Hi there, it's Amanda Jane Clarkson, and this is G'day Gorgeous, a lifestyle channel for women who dare to live their dreams and for women who want to empower their lives in all 7 areas, which include your love, health, relationships, money, your vocation, happiness, and personal growth. And if you're a woman and you would love to take back control of your life, feel like you're in the driver's seat instead of the passenger seat, gain more confidence, get more clarity and certainty about your life and your future, then this is the channel for you. Hit the subscribe button and ring the bell above and you'll be notified of the empowering videos that I'll be launching here every single week that can literally turn a life of frustration in any of those 7 areas to more fabulous and in control and a life of harmony and more joy. This is the channel for you. So today's lesson is tips on changing the way you feel about yourself, about your life, and about your future. Now, I hope you've got your journal, because this is a channel about helping you create a life by design. So you're not living your life by default, or worse still, a life by desperation, as so many other people are. So hopefully you have a journal and a nice cuppa, and I would like you to write down 3 magic words that I want to describe you as. These 3 magic words are special, important, and worthwhile. Now, before I get into today's lesson, I want to share a quick story with you about the time when I was a personal trainer many years ago. We used to be called Royal Personal Training. And the reason that I called my business Royal Personal Training was I made a commitment when I opened my business that every single woman who walked through the door, and they were mainly women that I trained back in those days in strength training and cardio training, I wanted to make sure that every single woman felt special. She felt important and she felt worthwhile. And through empowerment of the body and the mind and the spirit, women began to really change the way they felt about themselves. They began to change the way they felt when they looked in the mirror. Instead of, what we do, we beat ourselves up, nothing's good enough. And as women, we tend to pick ourselves apart. It's just something that we do. And hopefully through watching some of these videos and writing down these lessons, you're learning to empower yourself with more empowering words and habits, and deleting some of those disempowering words that don't serve you and certainly don't help you create that life by design that you want, and I know that you truly deserve. So today's lesson, as I said, please write those 3 words down, and then your, I guess I won't call it homework, action steps that will help you become successful in life, help you feel more fulfilled, help you feel confident. It'll ease the self-doubt, and it'll help you gain clarity around what you want the rest of your life to look like, how you want it to feel, the amount of money you want to bring in, the type of vocation you want to have, the relationships and friendships with self and others. So under the special column, I would love you to write down a minimum of 20 things about yourself that you know are special or is special about you. So what is or what are your special gifts, your talents, ideas, intellectual property that you hold, and things that you really love, that you know you're good at, that you're special at? And as you write these things down, I want you to acknowledge and take notice of how you feel when you are writing these down. Now, this is not hocus pocus, and this is not a exercise that I take lightly. This, for me in the beginning, when I started doing this back in 1997, I started my journey of personal empowerment because I was sick of being sick and tired, sick of hating my life, sick of the whinging and the complaining and the justification for where my life had landed. And in my last video, I did mention that one of my first mentors back in the year 2000 said to me, Amanda, life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. And these are some of the exercises I did right back then that literally began to open new doors of opportunity for me. I started to attract far more, I guess, wonderful ideas, far more wonderful relationships, money, just all sorts of different opportunities when I actually started to change the way I felt about myself. I started to change the way I was thinking about myself. I started to change the words that I would use on myself. And it all begins with these 3 words. So what are at least 20 special gifts and talents that you have and that you love about yourself? Second action step, important. You are important in so many ways. I would love you to think about 20 areas in all those 7 areas of life that I spoke about that you know that you're an important person in. How important is your role in your job or your career or your business? How important are you to your family, your children, your friends, your associates, your community, your church, your city, or maybe even your country? Whose life do you impact? How do you impact that? And why do you impact those people's lives? And really start to again think about and notice how you feel when you're writing down the 20 reasons why you are incredibly important. Because most of us go through life, not most of, actually yes they do, most of us do. From the study I've done and the dozens of years that I've been mentoring other people and studying personal empowerment, philosophy, physics with some of the world's leading educators and mentors, most people don't feel that they are good enough. They don't feel worthy enough. They don't even think they're that important. But here's the thing, you are incredibly important. In fact, every person is. Every single person on this planet is special, important and worthwhile. And that is the 3rd action step. Where are you feeling worthwhile in your life? In all those 7 areas, take the time and write down 20 reasons why you believe you are worthy of pursuing your dreams, why you are worthy of creating that life by design, why you are worthy of having a better life, having a better future, having more fun and more freedom in your life. Because I don't know how you feel right now, but there's a high chance, a high probability that you're like everybody else, and even like me in some way. And as I share this story with you, or this lesson, I'd love you to put yourself in my shoes and see where you relate. And you can see that as human beings, many of us have the same toxic beliefs. Many of us have habits, beliefs, language and stories that are really holding us back from living the dreams that we've probably had since we were a child. Think back to your childhood and ask yourself, all those dreams, all those hopes, all those wishes, what happened to them? Are you living them, or have you buried them and pretending they're not there anymore, or are you still at the hoping and wishing and praying stage? Now is the time to take action. If you do the work, see, my words don't teach, but writing actions do, because writing creates brand new neural pathways in your subconscious mind, and it helps overcome the old habitual thinking that is not serving you or helping you live your dream life by design. So I hope you found this lesson helpful. Please, if you did, you found value, please let me know below. Give me a thumbs up and a comment, and more importantly, share the G'day Gorgeous YouTube channel with your friends, others that you know are living a life of frustration, a life of anguish, and these videos can help them move one step closer to their dream life. I always say, one step at a time, one day at a time, gorgeous. So till next week, please make sure you subscribe. I cannot wait to see you in my next video. And as I always love to say, be bold, be courageous, and be fabulous. Okay, gorgeous, I'll see you next week's video. Bye for now.